Good, sir. What you tell me,
Uh,
sir?
Everything is okay, sir. Nice. Thank you.
Great,
Are you
great.
are you in India now?
Today I'm in India.
Then Umesh sir is in Doti.
No, sir,
He
no,
is
no.
in Kathmandu.
I'm in
Yes, he is in
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu. Right. Nice. Okay, sir.
Okay, here only one of my classmates, Surendra Singh, is from your district, sir.
Surendra Singh.
Yes, sir, he is in your district right now, by 30.
Okay, sir. Surendra Singh sir is from.
He is my classmate, basically. We are from
Yeah.
same place, but he is serving as a secondary level science teacher in your district. But I forget the name. Pattern, pat,
Kisamabi Patan. Kisamabi
yes,
Patan.
Pattern
No, sir.
University, one number
Uday
seven.
Mavi Kimtoli Baitari.
सर किमतली उदयदेव मावि किमतली ल नाइस सर ठिक छ सर एकदम खुसी लाग्यो
हजुर
ल
सर
सुरेन सिंह सर यस यस क्लासमेट अफ उमेश सर नाइस
Now, Ramesh sir got the PhD
I know.
in mathematics, sir.
म्याथमेटिक्स यस यस यस
Great.
यस
That's congratulations from Tribhuvan University.
थ्याङ्क यू सर then Umesh sir, do you have school in Doti also? I think I got this information from Dr. Yogesh Chandra.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, where is it, sir? You
it is in
Deepile or
Adarsh.
Deepile or
Adarsh. Sorry,
where is it? Deepile or
thought
Siliguri?
40 kilometer more from the Deepal, sir.
40 on the way of district headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Yes, nice. Uh,
Okay. So welcome everyone, and as the name suggests, ask me how. It is regarding all your queries, questions, doubts regarding Vedic mathematics. So I don't think Ramesh sir has any doubts now. So Oxford
yes.
Education Care and Surendra Singh. Yes, you can ask your doubts, your questions, your queries regarding Vedic maths.
Uh, yes, it's okay, sir. Vedic mathematics is necessary at present context because there are two parts of the mind are working now: artificial intelligence and human intelligence. If human intelligence is lacking, then artificial intelligence lead it, and then the personal development, cognitive development will be decreased. I hope Vedic mathematics is one of the best tool to increase the human intelligence, that is mental mathematics as well as the thinking power of the learner and others. I think Vedic mathematics is one of the best in not only in the Asian countries, it is all over the world. Maybe you are leading it. Nice.
Yeah, yesterday also, today also in Spain. I got one admission from Spain. Then she purchased books from Amazon today. So I was just guiding her up. So definitely now it's taking up around the globe. Earlier also last year I gave the sessions in Canada and all the countries.
Mm.
But yes, of course, India and Nepal are my, you can say, the place where Karam Bhumi, where
Mm.
I'm doing more work and in a physical manner. Otherwise, yes, every country is looking for the same.
Mm.
Rabin Shrestha, I think we had a word last time also. Yes, Oxford Education Care. You can write your question if you have, or you can ask me. If English, Umesh sir can ask in Nepali to Rabin, Oxford, and you can switch on your videos. That would be more comfortable. We can see each other and talk in a better way.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Rabin. I think we had a word earlier also.
Okay, sir, of course.
पहले बात हुआ था रबिन.
व्हाट्सएपमा भएको थियो 11
Okay, you are from which place?
नेपाल, काठमाडौँ, नेपाल.
Kathmandu. So you're still studying or doing job?
I'm still studying, sir.
Which class?
Bachelor, 4th year,
Bachelor of which?
BBS.
BBS. Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. So, how do you take mathematics? As a pain, as a fear, or as a gain?
As again.
As a gain. Okay. So
Yeah.
Namaskar.
you don't have that fear of maths, right?
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
great.
sir.
See, maths is something to play with. Right. So once you know that game, then you find everything very easy because, like Sir just now said, all the skills they get developed when you are doing mathematics. Your brain get activated and you are able to think in a different way. Right. So this is what is very important.
Okay, we have Delhi Ram Devkota sir from Pokhara.
I
And
think
Delhi
I
Ram
had
Namaskar. Namaskar.
long back I had a word with him. From Pokhara, I remember. Yes, Diliram Devkota sir.
Yeah, you sir.
How are you, sir?
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Fine,
Yeah.
sir.
So tell me, I was there last week in your Galgot area. So I visited Pokhara and then went to Bagnung and
Yeah, in Baglung.
Tell me, sir.
Yes, sir. I hear you was in the Baglung,
Yeah.
but I cannot meet you. So
No issues.
today, first time I am meeting you, and
My
I'm
pleasure, sir.
interesting to your class, and I am also following you because I am
Okay.
also mathematics teacher.
That's great. So
Yes,
Ramesh,
sir.
then Ramesh sir can guide you better because he's doctorate in mathematics. So you
Yes,
might
sir.
be
Yes, sir.
you might be knowing Ramesh sir then.
देवकोटा सर हजुर कुन ठाउँबाट हो सर?
म यहाँ पोखरा चाहिँ मादी गाउँपालिका चाहिँ
ए
कास्की जिल्लाको मादी गाउँपालिका सर।
राइट, मादी गाउँपालिका। हजुर र मेरो भेट त भएको छैन है पहिला?
भएको छैन होला सर। अनि सरको कुन ठाउँ?
गोर्खा हो कि पोखरा हो?
पोखरा हो सर।
पोखरा।
ए नाइस। होइन तपाईँको जन्मेको ठाउँ चाहिँ?
ए जन्मेको ठाउँ मेरो ठ्याक्क मेरो मादी गाउँपालिका नै हो सर, कास्कीको।
ए मादी गाउँपालिका। हाम्रो एनइबीमा एकजना देवकोटा सर हुनुहुन्थ्यो।
Ramesh sir, just a simple request. Don't
Yes,
make
sir,
it
please.
don't talk in totally Nepali. I don't understand.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm asking you, where do you stay nowadays? You stay the Madi Gaonpalika. Madi Gaonpalika is one of the best place or very
Actually,
tourist also one of the.
he connected 2 years back. That was
Yeah.
2 years back in 2023
Yes.
for a session in school, but then we
Yes.
were not able to do. No issue,
Right.
sir. Now we can have it online, or I'll be visiting this month again, maybe first week of July, and then we can plan in Pokhara. Not an issue, right? So you can be in touch with Umesh sir. He'll be guiding you better. But why? The point is why maths is important. Why? See, very simple reason. Can we avoid maths? I'll give you one critical situation of Nepal.
Yeah.
Ramesh sir, I was.
Yes, sir. I'm yes listening, sir. Yes, please.
If you remember, whenever we used to meet, I used to say one thing: please stop using calculators because this is really hurting everything. And now this year, if you know the situation, most of the engineering colleges seats were left vacant. What was the
Yes, sir.
reason?
One situation is very critical nowadays in the ACE 10th grade distance. We appeared in the 10th grade examinations of the public examinations. I think about 10,000 to 9,000 distance to 10,000 distance. Right, use Chat GPT for writing the answer. Yes,
Who allowed,
answer.
sir? Who allowed, sir?
No. It is very serious thing. In the examination hall, there is no permission to take mobile and others. Even scientific calculator also has more function. But you are saying one is very important. The main cause calculator is ICT is different thing. ICT is the technique tool of teaching, learning, information communication technology. But they understood that calculator is one of the tool of ICT and using from the junior classes and the mental mathematics or their cognitive domain is inactive nowadays for the students in case of Nepal. You are right, because the context of the Nepal state is very weak in mental mathematics. So it is very important to enforce them.
Now,
Right.
see, that is what is I'm saying. See, I used to always suggest this, ki let's stop using calculators. And what happened? Now, engineering college
Yeah.
seats were left vacant this year. So what will happen tomorrow? In coming years, there would be no engineering college in Nepal. And
Yes, you are right.
if there is no engineering college, where will you get
Yes,
economic development? How
right.
will
You are
you?
right.
So that means you'll be importing engineers. If
Hmm.
if you don't have engineers in your country, who will build the bridges? Who will build the roads? Who will build the buildings? So if to build these things, that is basic infrastructure development. If you need to import engineers from outside, that means you'll be finished. And second thing,
You, uh, yes, yes.
this would increase. See, all those who were earlier working in these colleges, what will happen? Unemployment will be there. I'll give you
Uh,
one instant, this right. And what will those buildings go for? They will be left vacant. And tomorrow people will not go for such things.
uh,
Now, I'll give you one simple example. This was I was in Galgot. I met one doctor. He was
uh,
very good, very prestigious doctor and everything. He told I was looking for nursing programs, but I am not going for it. I said, why? It is very profitable. Everybody looks for this, and if you have the opportunity, you should go for it. He said, sir, when you visited last time, you saw crowd over here in Galkot,
yeah.
right? But this time, are you seeing the crowd? I said, no. This is the situation. People are migrating. Students are moving out after 10th or maximum after 12th. They are looking for other opportunities. So when you will when you won't have the crowd, when you won't have that students, so what will happen? And in these last 3 years, because I've been visiting Nepal from last 3 years regularly, I met so many teachers, so many principals who have now migrated to other countries. Why? That means there is something we are lacking. In now, this development is, and maths is one of the reasons for students, because they are not getting proper opportunities. Their brain is not getting developed. They are not thinking. They are just focused on cramming and all. And one very big example I'll give you this time. I gave session in one school. I'm not giving name. Let's not keep the name. First session was for class 5th, 6th, 7th. And the second session was for 8th, 9th. The junior students, since they have not been allowed calculators up till 7th, they were trying to understand. They were trying to learn. They were trying to give answers. They were very much keen, interested in learning. If you see the reviews, every student was like, wow, I'm getting better in maths within 2 or 3 hours. So that means they were thinking, they were trying to do something. And the reverse, the second session, 8th, 9th, 10th, you talk anything to them, they said, sir, this will do on calculator. Sir, this we will do on calculator. Sir, we'll do this on calculator. Why should I use my brain? Now, that means we have, right, the wrong seeds. And
Right.
so I asked one teacher, I said, do you allow book copying in your exams? She asked me, what? Mecca, do you allow English book to be taken in English exam? Science book to be taken inside science for science exam and copy from the book? That is called as book copying. Means exams are written with the help of book. You search the answer from the book and write. Do you allow? I said, do you allow? He said, no. Okay, then why do you allow in maths? She said, no, we don't allow. I said, if you're allowing calculator, the calculations are being done, then what is left? The strange part is, sir, when height and distance problems comes, or when quadratic equation comes, when there is a write up, then what you call word problems, they don't understand the words. If you give directly question, they'll solve using their calculator, but they fail to understand even the word problem. Why? Because they are looking maths from that angle only. Whatever is the question, write it on the calculator, solve it, finish it. But in exam, when the word problems are came, so that is the reason even after using the calculators, they are not getting 100% marks. They are just passing. So what we are giving to them, what future you are giving. So if they are going out for a labor work, then a day will come that will be finished. And very big example, how many engineers you will be importing. That's a, and yes, particularly for medical this time, when I heard, I was shocked like anything, because last year I met chairman of two medical colleges, MBBS. So I was having a word with them, like foreign admissions or admissions from India to Nepal. But this time, this man shocked me like anything. It's no use of opening a nursing institute also, because students are running out. That situation is coming.
Sure.
Sir,
Right.
sorry to interrupt you. First, let me introduce myself, Daman Bishra from
Yes, sir.
Alpine Academy. And what we are learning, I want to know this.
See, I am an author as well as a trainer of Vedic Mathematics. Now, what is
I know you,
Vedic?
sir.
Right. Vedic maths is what makes mathematics simple, easy, and faster. So we were just discussing how important maths is. First thing is, we need to understand the importance of mathematics. Can we remove mathematics from our curriculums? Tell me, sir.
Yes.
No.
I didn't get your point. Can you repeat it again?
I asked, can we remove mathematics from our curriculum?
No, sir, no.
I don't think so.
We can't
Then,
remove that.
if we cannot remove them, why don't we make accessible, interesting for everyone, so that every student finds this mathematics interesting? Why do they find it as a fear factor, as a havoc, as a stress? And that is induced in their minds. So who is inducing that fear in their minds? So my job is, Vedic maths makes such simpler that this maths, your mathematics becomes very simple, very easy, very fast, and in one word, I can say magical. Right. See, I'll give you example. You have 40 students in one class. Generally, this is a rule. Out of 40, 30 are going to for the after school tuition of mathematics with the same teacher or the different. Right. The question arises then, out of those 30 also, 10 are failing every time, or they are passing on the benchmark. So that means 25% of the students are failing every time. What is the reason? First reason is, could be, maths is very tough. Let's remove it from our curriculums. Now, you just said, no, we cannot remove. So what is the second reason then? The teachers are not teaching and we should change the teachers? No, that is also not correct. Because they are taking care of the syllabuses. We are more focused on completion of the syllabuses. We have been given prescribed certain times and we have to focus. Second thing, we are again, but there has to be some solution. There has to be something added to this, that students find this subject interesting. Right. So that is the major concern. And I always advocate this subject, Vedic mathematics, which is taken from our Vedas and helps in making mathematics easy. Right, sir?
Nice. Absolutely correct. Now it is the issue of pollution, so you're right. because in the junior classes, junior grades, the Vedic mathematics is very important. If they are interested in the junior grades, then automatically they are interested in senior grades also. That is important. But
Sir,
one thing, Dr. Yogesh, in case of the India, the
Mhm.
CBSE curriculum, no permission
Mhm.
of using calculator up to grade 12, yeah?
no, sir.
No permission. In ICSE also, right?
Sir, why should calculator be allowed? That means you allow book copying. That is same
Right.
like that, na?
Copying. Copying. Yes.
Correct. No, that cannot be done. See, that is, then the question arises: AI will replace.
Yes. Mm.
In my opinion, Dr. Yogesh sir, if you
Yes, sir.
use calculator, then when will you use your own mind and how the creation will comes?
That is what. I'll give you one example. Sorry, your name is not coming. It is written iPhone.
Uh,
What's your name, sir?
Daman
Daman
Mishra.
Bista sir, Daman Bista.
Daman Vishta. You are from which place, sir?
Kathmandu sir, we talk some days ago. I fixed the meeting with my principal, but they didn't agree at that
Okay.
time because of some problem.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Now, see, I'll ask you one simple question. How many phone numbers do you remember?
Sir, in the age of between 20 to 25, I remember so many phone number, but
Sir,
still
sir,
right
sir, sir,
now,
sir, sir. Age is not the criteria.
no, no,
I
I'm.
no, no, no. I'll tell you the reason. You are taking
Hmm.
in a different way. My point is, I'm not asking your age. You talk about any younger age also child today. The reason is why I asked you how many phone
Yes,
numbers.
I got your question. I got your thought as well. But in that days, I remember so many number. But nowadays, I'm not giving so much care about the number. That's why I didn't remember any number, sir. I just
Now,
focus on other things.
yes. Now the reason
That's
is
the thing.
we save now. We save in our mobiles. And earlier we used to jot it down in our diary. Because earlier we were having landline phones. There was no option to save. Got my point? So what we were doing, we were remembering, we were jotting it down, writing it down. Now we don't know even our family members' numbers. So what has happened? Our brain is not dead. That's why I said don't talk. Let's not discuss about age. Age is not the reason. The reason is we are not allowing our brain to think, to remember, to write it down and remember. See, the problem is when you will not do anything, how will you remember that? When you have not writing it up, how will you remember? Observation is very weak. We are not observing anything. We are looking at very casually. I'll give you one example. You know, when IS interviews are taken or ICS, the HCS or higher ICS, the first question is asked, how many stairs did you climb to reach the interview room? And everyone laughs at that. See, it is not the point of that. Why this question is asked? Because they want to understand how keen observer you are. Today, you take an example, you give one question of mathematics, very simple, two-digit multiplication or even single-digit multiplication to any child. He'll start writing. He will not think from this brain because they don't have that habit of visualization, observation. And visualization always leads to reasoning. Reasoning leads to logics. This VRL, anyone who has this stronger, he's always about to lead. So that certain things are required. Maths always leads to more analytical skills, thinking in a different way. But we are doing reverse. What we are doing? We are trying to cram maths. So when we are trying to cram, we are so, not doing anything in actual. Correct. Now, recently, Ramesh sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
just for information, don't take
Yeah.
it anything on other part. Trigonometry is taught in class 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah, sure.
How many formulas are there approximately?
Approximately 100 to 200 formulas are there, major
Correct.
formula.
Correct. Can any student remember all these? Even we as a teacher would find it difficult, right?
Right.
So that means if I give you sine A is equal to 3 by 5, let's say I gave this example, and sine B is equal to 4 by 5,
Yes.
verbally.
Yes.
If I ask, sir, what is sine A plus B? What is sine A minus B? What is cos A plus B? Cos A minus B, tan A plus B, tan A minus B? What is sine 2A, cos 2A, tan 2A? Then sine A by 2, cos 2 by 2, A by 2, tan 2 by. So how many formulas can we remember all these formulas? No. But do you know in Vedic maths, these 4 years, all these formulas we can do within 6 to 7 hours without remembering even a single formula. Only one theorem, what you call it as Pythagoras theorem, we call it as Bodhayan numbers or triplets or triples. With the help of that triplets only, entire trigonometry can be solved within. I take 10 hours classes to solve everything, because when you are teaching online it takes 10 hours. If I have to teach offline, so it takes only 6 to maximum is 7 hours. So think 4 years in comparison to 7 hours, and no cramming required, no formula to be remembered, nothing to be done. Can you think this much? Okay, this is what Vedic maths holds. And only once, like we all believe that Pythagoras gave that theorem, but it was long back in 600 BC by Bodhayan. So this is, see, the thing is, knowledge, wherever we can get, we should take it. This is my philosophy. And if something makes our learning easy, comfortable, faster, interesting, more important point is interesting. Why? Because at that age, when a child is learning, he will do whatever is interesting, not what is important. They are very good in games. Means they like the games because they find that interesting. It is important or not, that does not matter to them. With time, yes, everybody understands. But at the tender age, class 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, when there is a base to be strengthened, they don't know. They want only things which are interesting. So why not to make maths also interesting? That is my point.
Nice, Dr. Yogesh, you are really good because the estimation power in mathematics is very essential. If the student has no estimations, then difficult to understand the mathematics as well as the apply of mathematics also. It is necessary. And what Vedic mathematics can help it means they can give the proper shape of mind. If the person has proper shape of mind, they can understand everything then lead in the world. It's very important. But nowadays, the students are not using their mind 100%. That is lacking. So Vedic mathematics is one of the best tool from the junior grades. I also appreciate your idea.
Okay, I'll
But
tell
the
you
problem is,
one thing more.
okay, sir. But the problem is that in case of the policy, we have to keep it strictly. That is in
Yes.
the policy. That is the important point.
I do that. I totally understand. That is the reason I have collaborated with Aurobindo Ashram, and every
Yes, sir.
Saturday I am giving one lecture to them,
Yeah.
to the students. Now there are 56 students. So I want that those 56 students should turn out to be the brand ambassadors of Vedic mathematics in Nepal. So I'm working on that. So this time I gave 3 live lectures to Nawalpur ashram, and now last Saturday and today. So I'm thinking like 65 lectures in 1 year, 56, and then they will be acting as the brand ambassadors, because when students from such a school, ashram school, will speak, then things will change. Because till now,
Okay, Dr. Yogesh, there are the new persons are there. I think Umesh sir know about them. So maybe they are very interested to ask some questions to you
Yes,
also.
please.
Why not to go in this way, Umesh sir? I think some people and some
Yes, Ravipal Reddy, you are
yeah, some
from.
are there. Some are there. I think they have to, if they are interested to ask you one question also, that is very great opportunity for to them also, for me also. So why not to start in this way? For example,
Yes,
Ravi Pal is there. Ravi Pal,
Ravipal Reddy. I think
Yes,
he's
yeah,
from
Ravi Pal
India.
there. Ravi
yes,
Shrestha
yes.
is
I
also
am
there.
from India.
Yeah, tell me, Ravipal. You
Yeah,
are
yeah,
from which place?
just now when I joined the class, I am from India,
Which place?
Hyderabad, Hyderabad.
Okay, yes, Mr. Reddy, tell me.
Yeah,
Any query, any question you have for Vedic mathematics?
no. Just now when I joined this class, may I know
No
where are you
issues.
from?
I'm from Haryana. I'm from Yamunanagar. So how did you know about it? Are you in group?
From yeah, from social media only.
Okay, in social media we didn't give the link, but yes, are you in group of Nisha ma'am or somewhere?
Maybe I got the link from one link.
Okay.
Hmm.
So what do you do as of now?
I'm a math faculty for the competitive exams.
Maths faculty for computer. Can I ask you one simple question?
Yeah, tell me, sir.
That's the first thing I teach.
Hmm.
How do you check your answers? 26 plus 24 is 50.
So of course it will take time, but
No, no. 26 plus 24 is 50.
yes, yes. 26
Correct.
plus yeah, 50. Yeah.
Can you check this answer? Can you verify this answer?
Of course, it is the right answer, but how to verify?
Now, that is the point. This you are at this age, you are answering this. This is a question of class 1, 2, 3. Think you are from class 1. Now tell me.
Okay. Hmm.
See the point. I'll give you the reason why I asked this question.
Hmm.
Okay, second. Okay, I'll ask you second question then. 576 into 120. Suppose multiplication question is coming, and
Hmm.
4 options are given.
Okay.
In competitive exams, 4 options are given. Very first thing, if you are supposed to solve the question, why 4 options are given?
No, no, it will take time.
Why, sorry, why 4 options are given? Why
Yeah,
not
of course.
if
Yeah, tell me, tell me.
you are not understanding my question? My question is, in competitive exams, any arithmetic question, let's say multiplication, let's say division, let's say anything. So I asked you one simple question, 576 into 121 is equal to something. And 4 options are given. Why? If a candidate can solve this, why they have been provided with 4 options? Or if the candidate is supposed to solve, why 4 options?
Dr. Yogesh, let me to explain about one point about this. Is your
Correct.
question is very nice. In case of the multiple choice questions, it measures the objectivity of the students. Out of 4 choices, 1 choice is correct, which is known as the answer key. But 3 are distractors. Distractors is very attractive. Attractive means they are nearby the answer. So the students who choose the correct answer should think about these 3 distractors also mentally. So mentally, if they are ready to choose the correct answer out of 4 and they should reach nearby the 3 also, it is very important policy to for the mental mathematics also. So we need the 4. Distractor is more important than the correct
No,
answer.
no.
Yes,
Ramesh sir,
yes.
you explained very correct.
Yes, sir.
But what I am going to tell you, that is not in your maths.
Yeah,
See, very first thing, there is a concept called digit sum.
this is
It is just addition of the digits and getting the answer. It takes hardly 3 seconds. So, see, when if you are in a class, if you write one question on the board and you ask to the students, what do? They solve it and then they'll ask you, sir, is this the answer? Correct? This is the way. And before they ask you, they'll check with the answer key also. Because they are very clever. They check with the answer key first. Or
yes.
they check with the answer key, they check with the teacher, they check with the parents at the home, or with the calculator because everybody has a mobile today.
Mhm.
In exam, all these four options are missing. Neither friend is there, neither teacher is there, neither your calculator is there, neither your answer key is there. They get confused. So Vedic maths, in the first topic itself, I'll share you the video with everyone. I'll share with Umesh sir. The first topic we teach is how to be correct every time in arithmetic at least. I'm talking about 8 arithmetic operations first. That's a big syllabus up till 8 standard.
Mhm.
So that means I'm giving you a power to check your questions every time yourself. So when you know you are correct, so my student does not ask me, is this a answer? They will never ask me this question. They don't see, this is the question. Is this a answer? They will not ask. Rather, they'll say, this is a answer and it is correct. Okay, even if you are not writing this, see the difference in the first two. Both have same words, but the first is question mark and the second is the confidence you have with yourself. Yes, I am correct. So first thing in the life is, in the first class, we make them confident. Now, coming to your point of multiple choice question, I discussed with so many teachers. They said, check with the last digits. Not required. Here also, digit sum plays a role. You just have to check with the sum of digits and you get the answer which is correct. Adding digits is as easy as A, B, C. You take hardly 3 to 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Because time is what is important in competitive exam, nothing else. For example, if I was giving, now if a student has to solve this, they will take time. They'll take at least 2 minutes minimum. But what we are allotted is we get only 1 minute to this because we have to solve 50 questions in 60 minutes or 100 questions in 120 minutes. So that means if you are taking 2 minutes means even if you are correct, you are losing 1 marks. If you are wrong, you are losing 2 marks. So we have to be smart. Second thing, the setter, the paper setter. See, they are not any simple teacher. They are genius. They know each and every technique. So multiple choice question is set in such a way that can be sorted out verbally also, mentally also, by visualizing also. And that method in Vedic maths is called as digit sum, with
Nice,
which
nice.
you can
Clear.
I'll share you, I'll share you this video of 2 hours with the students and see the response. After that, they'll say, with every answer they'll say, yes, it is correct. So think, if in your class everybody says, sir, this is the answer and it is correct, what positivity you will be creating in that class. Got it? So ready, sir, you can have my number, you can talk to me. Not right. So I don't know.
Yes,
So I'm writing my number also for everyone. You can. Right. Anyone else?
There is our Minu ma'am also, Minu ma'am from Celebration Co-ed. She's a
Okay.
teacher in primary level.
Mhm. Yes,
Minu ma'am,
ma'am.
do you have any question? Minu iPhone dia.
I have so many questions, Umesh sir.
Please ask, sir.
Oh, Sagar sir, please. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You can start with your question, sir.
My question is that uh, we discuss so many things, but we are not learning nothing else in this. Okay.
This is not. This
Uh,
is not a. This is not a lecture, sir. This was only a show for Ask Me How. It was regarding
yeah.
questions, doubts, queries. It
Uh,
is not a class. It is first to.
I
If you, sir, if you don't ask the questions, what will I solve?
Uh,
So yes, if you say this is a topic,
I'm so
yeah,
enthusiastic about the it is Vedic math, sir, and I also want to learn Vedic, which can help me as well in my teaching career as well, and which help those students where I taught, okay, to make them easier learner. So that's why I'm here in your class.
I'll
But
share you.
I'm expecting more. That's why I'm saying
No,
like that. But don't get it, okay? I'm really sorry if my
nahi,
word
nahi.
hurt you, okay?
No, it does not hurt. The problem is we should
Mm.
understand. First thing is creating. So first, I should know what is your doubt, what is your query, and definitely we conduct
I
classes every time, and
I want
so
to I want to learn each and every chapter from the Vedic way.
so that I will share you two videos. The first
Mm.
video and overall, and so many teachers are already taking
Uh,
classes from me, sir. So you
uh,
can talk to Mesh sir. He'll guide you.
mm.
We started one batch 3 days back also, and next batch will be starting July. So
Okay, sir.
we have
Okay,
regular.
I'll discuss with the Umesh sir, and I'll take your class absolutely. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Uh,
Okay,
first thing, I want to learn trigonometry in an easier way.
So trigonometry batch is starting on July 1st, evening 7 to 8 p.m. For you, it would be 6:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m.
Okay. First, I'll try to manage my
Ha.
time. Then I'll say
July
Umesh sir.
July 1st is the batch starting, and it would be for 10 days, 10 hours, and in 10 hours you'll be studying each and every topic without
Okay.
cramming even a single formula.
Okay, that's good, sir.
okay,
Thanks for the information.
okay. So one question is that, sir, why students from when students are getting not getting easier the mathematics from which age? Why students are feeling it's math is not easy?
You are running a school now. You might be aware. I'll tell you when it happens. See, I am a founder director of running chain of preschools also. So in a preschool, a child is coming happily, going happily for 4 years, pre-nursery, nursery, LKG, UKG. Then suddenly one day he shifts to a bigger school, class one. But what is maths there? Okay, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 3, this and that. Everybody understands. Then starts with subtraction, that also slowly, steadily boring, one understands. Then starts with the major thing, that is multiplication tables. Now, the one very important thing is, whosoever teacher walks in, they always say, understand the concept, learn it, and remember. Let it be your English teacher, your Nepali teacher, your science teacher, physics, chemistry, whatever, separate. Though in preschool, in lower classes, we have science and social science only. But the moment math teacher is entering, first thing he says, alert, maths. So you create it a fear yourself, very first thing. Then the moment formula start or the table start, you say, cram it. Yes or no? Or anyone gives the logic of the tables. We always say cram it. Now a child from third standard to sixth standard, he is not able to understand the difference between understanding, remembering and learning, or cramming and learning. That is a problem. We create a confusion in the student that what is the correct way to understand something, to learn something. It is cramming or understanding. That is the thing. And then, like the files get piled over. That is same happens with the pressure. Then algebra starts, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square. That start getting bundled up. And by that time, the child is in ninth standard and it starts saying, you cannot do maths. You are not fit for maths. Now, how can a teacher decide that he is not fit for maths? Who decides first? Not a parent. not the child himself. We as a teachers decide. So who is at fault? So for, what I believe, the fear factor starts from class third only. And one more reason behind that, what I have observed is, we get the maximum admissions, parents who call us, they are of age 8 only, class third, fourth. Even some are second, but third is 90% of the parents they call when their child is in class third. So that means, yes, the table starts and the pressures builds up.
Nice. I think this next iPhone is Minu iPhone, and this Ravin Sesht also, sir, is there, Umesh sir. Minu iPhone and Ravin Sesht.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here, sir. I'm listening you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. If you have anything, you can ask, ma'am.
Diliram, sir. He's also a math teacher.
He initially had
Dr. Yogesh sir, if you doesn't mind, then please share some easy tricks about the trigonometry.
Sir, no, 5 hours I cannot give you right now. Everybody is not from maths background
Some
here.
just hints only, some short
Okay.
hints only.
Okay. Height and distance you do?
Yes, I do so many times.
So many times. Now, a ladder is leaning. This is your ladder. It is leaning against a wall. And the distance is 5 meters. Correct?
Where, sir? From any point to the foot of the ladder, or
Yeah, this is a wall, sir. Wall. It is making an angle of, let's say, 30 degree. How will you calculate this or this? Tell me.
we use Pythagoras theorem, sir.
Okay.
Reference.
We have only one identity given.
Okay, identity only
Maybe tan
given.
theta.
Okay, tan theta. Okay. What else?
Tan theta or sin theta or
Okay.
cos theta. First
Then
we use the tan
sin
theta.
cos theta.
Sin theta and tan theta.
Okay.
Cos
Acha,
30 degree.
have you ever observed one thing, that in height and distance there are only 3 angles discussed? That is 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree. Correct? There is no other degree ever discussed. Have you observed this thing or not?
Most of the time we have
It's
given
not,
30, 45 and 60.
it
But
is
in
not
rare cases,
it is not most of the time. In your school curriculums, it is fixed in all school syllabuses of all the countries. It is written very clearly. I'll
no,
give
sir.
you,
I have seen the angle. It is 22 degree, 33 degree, and so many other as well.
sir, 22 and 33, whenever there it is a question, it is for show, prove, and at that time you are just cancelling, because that at that time you are using a concept of complementary angles. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that right now. Now this was 30 degree. So first of all, we should understand these 3 angles only. If it is 30 degree, correct, and if, now you said you know Pythagoras theorem. Do you remember why sine 90 is 1 and sine 0 is 0? We write sine 0 is equal to 0 and sine 90 is 0, is 1. My question is why? I'll give you the reason. It is not given anywhere wherever you talk about. This is a quadrant. Just think this is one triangle of any angle theta degree. Correct? And this is a unit circle. Unit circle means the value of this is 1, this is base, this is perpendicular. Now, assume that I am going to this angle theta, I'm going to reduce this angle. And at one point, I make this angle as 0. So what will happen? This hypotenuse will come down. So what does this means? This triangle will have base as 0, perpendicular base as 1. So first we write base. There is a standard format: base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. So base as 1, perpendicular as 0, and h, 1 square plus 0 square is 1. Now this is called as triplets. Because if the angle is 0, where will perpendicular come? 0. But base is there. Similarly, if I increase this angle, what will happen? This will be a straight line. If it is a straight line, that makes sense. This will be, now base is going to be 0 and perpendicular is 1, and thus h is also 1. This is how things have to be visualized, not crammed. Now, very simple. Base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. For 0 degree, base is 1, perpendicular is 0, this. For 90 degree, this is 0, 1, 1. What is sine of 0 degree? So sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So 0 by 1 is 0. This is a reason why sine is 0. In actual, this happens. So we work on now these three are called as triplets. So you said in very short time explain something. So I shared this. Actually, it takes 5 hours because first I have to explain you what is triplet. Right. And now I have a class at 9. So only 5 minutes ahead. So this way we do. So what will be 180 degree? Now see the time. See back. If this is 101, so here base will be negative this side. And perpendicular is 0. So the coordinates become -1, 0, 1. And similarly here for 270 degree, this is 180 degree, this is 270 degree. So that would be 0, -1 and 1. This is how things work. And 30 and 60 degree also. Yes, I'll give you the answer immediately if you require answer. If it is 45 degree, correct? Just make another angle, a standard. What is standard format for 45 degree? Both the sides are equal, 1, 1, and this is √2, correct? Compare this with this, similar triangle concept. So that means 5 by 1 should be equal to, if I'm finding this, wall by 1. So wall is 5 meters only if it is 45 degree. And if it is, you have to find this, that is 5 √2. No need of finding tan theta first, sine theta first, or cos theta. Just understand, remember the concept of similar triangle. If the angles are same, it is a similar triangle, because the second angle is, if two angles, one angle is obviously 90 degree. If this is 45, this is 45, that means the similar triangles. Anyhow, I'll share you the notes and the video. First video I'll share you. You'll get thorough understanding of this. So I'll share one video of trigonometry, one video of the digit sum, so that you get thorough knowledge of that. And any other questions, always welcome. So every Saturday we'll be having this also, and otherwise also there is a group where you can ask any question in WhatsApp.
Thank
Right,
you,
so
Dr. Yogesh. We learned many more things from you, and
no,
very great.
I'll
Thank you.
share today. I'll share today. Right?
Thank you.
Yes. Anyone has a short question? Only 4 minutes I have. Otherwise, I have a class.
Okay. Before we conclude, Ramesh sir, how can we incorporate Vedic math in our curriculum, sir? Is there any idea?
Especially, you are right. The very genius questions. How do you include the Vedic mathematics in curriculum? This is the, I think, 2076. The national curriculum framework is working now, and
Yes,
the time period for this curriculum framework is 10 years. I think up to 84, 86, 85, 86, when the new curriculum will be designed, then we will take this case seriously from our
Yes,
math organizations.
that's
We'll go through the
true.
math organizations to keep in the Vedic mathematics. Dr. Yogesh, one thing is very important. The use of calculator is maximum, which is decreasing the mental capacity of students, and in the futures, the manpower will be lacking, and the students' habit of reading also decreasing. So it is very important to use the Vedic mathematics in junior grades. So we'll try it, sir. We'll try it. When the curriculum is revised, we keep many more times to the curriculum also. I think they are listening, but we have to include it in the curriculum recently, sir. We'll go together. Thank you.
I had a word with CDC. I had a word CDC.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
And
sir.
so for today, I have to leave now. And for the next session, we'll be there. And I'll share two videos and the WhatsApp group. You can ask any doubts and questions over there. Right? So you can share your numbers so that we can add you in the WhatsApp group. You can share your numbers on the WhatsApp. It's now chat also. So we'll do it. Otherwise, if you want my number, I'll share now. I have shared earlier also.
My number, just say now. Can you say that, sir?
I have written, sir. I have written, ma'am.
My number, sir, Robin's list 984-984-7037, sir.
Nepal number, no? And Ravi Reddy is Indian. Yeah, I know. I'll remember.
And I am
Right.
from Nepal, sir. Robin's list.
I know, sir. That I know. With name also you get, na? Shrestha. There is no Shrestha in India, actually.
Yeah.
So I know that.
Okay, Ravin sir, we get connected.
Chalo. Thank you, everyone. I'll just leave now, right? Okay, then.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Meenu ma'am was supposed to give the number. Umesh sir, you can take from Meenu ma'am. Or she can have my number and then we'll connect.
Sure.
Right? Okay.
Umesh sir?
Yes, please.